Well, hi. Welcome to my jungle. The reason for this setting here today is because of a series that premiered on Fox called Terra Nova, executively produced by Steven Spielberg. Major event television series premiered tonight. This is just a general review of it. I hope I can cover it within a short period of time. If you're bored with this review, just look at my waterfalls and palm trees and whatever. Anyway, Terra Nova, the Facebook page of the show had a bunch of comments on it, asking, what did you think of the show? Well, a lot of people said that it was boring, and I'm like thinking to myself, did you folks watch the same TV show I did? Let me give you an example. The first 15 minutes of the program, right? It establishes the family. Establishes that the family's got one too many family members, and it's all about population control. So the cops knock on the door. They find out that they have an extra kid. The guy gets hauled off to jail. 2 years later, his wife arranges for him to be broken out of jail. His wife and his other two kids are chosen to be transported 85 million years into the past. And so he breaks out of jail, he meets up with his wife, the rest of his family, and they get transported through this Stargate type interface to this place in the past. And then Terra Nova shows on screen. This is the first 15 minutes, folks. It's like, that's not boring to me. That is being a little bit rushed. Because the present time, the 2141, actually did have some really cool CGI to it, cool paintings and models and everything like that, and they just kind of rushed right through it. They have an entire season to go, 13, 14 episodes, not really quite sure, which they'll probably do some backstory, flashbacks, I don't know, which they'll be able to use out a little bit more. But just going along with that, first 15 minutes, bam, they're in the past. The show had some really charming moments. One great moment is when the dinos first show up on the screen. It has the little girl that they have feeding them, and it's a great shot. It's got a real charm to it, and it's real Spielbergian in just the way it was presented. I really enjoyed that. And then from there on, it's introduced different plot origins, and about this group called the Sixers, which was the sixth generation that passed through the gate, and how they constantly provide an opposition to this group of people. They have dinosaurs, which they have nicknames for, or just regular names like carnivores, and then the slashers, that they're kind of raptor-type creatures with knife-sharp tails, and it's just the dinos are amazing. They look really great. I was kind of surprised at the violence in this show, because it is a family show. It sets itself up as a family show, and then essentially in fact, let me give you two instances. One has a shot of one of the guys getting his the front of his chest, and right underneath it ripped open by this tail of this dino, and you can see the bone, for crying out loud. Another example that's just an image that's just engraved in my head right now shows us one of the slashers got this one guy by the leg, and the dino looks really cool, and it just looks so painful. The guy ends up being okay, but it looks like a really painful shot. But the general movie pilot was really good. There was always something happening before the next commercial break. I do believe that the series in most parts of the country will be the pilot will be repeated this weekend. So if you missed the one last night, then take a look at it this weekend, because it is on. One thing that I think that weakened the pilot a little bit was the angsty teen subplot that went with it. The teen that was so mad at his dad, and for being in prison and not being with his family, whatever. And I'm sorry, this kind of subplot does not belong in science fiction. We saw it like with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker in Attack of the Clones. It's annoying. We don't need it. Think of something else. Try to cover new ground as far as relationships are concerned. That was the main fault of the movie, though, and it wasn't enough to distract from the fact that this was a very, very confident science fiction premiere. And I don't know where these guys are saying that the show was boring. I don't understand that. So I give it 4 out of 5 stars. If stars are an issue, kind of a B+ type grade. And yeah, catch it this weekend. It's a pretty good pilot. Now, I hope everybody has a good day. I'm sorry to rush through this. I spent all my time working on this stuff back here. And I'll try to get another vlog up pretty quick. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.